Morning, guys. It's about 5:30 a.m. Finally got some sleep last night. Didn't have too much to think about. Today we're gonna go over the welds, get the garage set up for paint, and spray these babies down. And depending on the dry time, depending on how hot I can get the garage, might reinstall today or might reinstall tomorrow. So should be a fun-filled day. But first, I wanted to go over my welding setup. Some of you were asking questions about rust and welds and whatnot, and what do I do. Let me show that to you. So I've had this welder for quite a few years. When I first started welding, I had like a little 120 volt wire feed. I can't remember what it was, but I ended up selling that on Craigslist for about the same price that I paid for it, because welding became more popular for whatever reason and the price went up. But basically what I use is 100% argon. So I use argon, and I found this wire that works really well for pretty much everything. It's 35 thousandths. It's an ER308L, so it's higher than 304 stainless, but lower than 3/16. It's a good medium, and I use it on everything. And the reason I do that is because even when you're welding on mild stainless, it acts kind of as an anode. So if moisture does get inside the pipes or your project or whatever, it won't rust out so bad. And normally when you see rust like that, it starts at the welds. So we're just eliminating that. But anyhow, have a bunch of stuff to go over. Like, see, some of this stuff I couldn't get to with the brush or the welder, so I've got to touch up those. I got to touch up the insides of the mounts. Wasn't able to get to those, but some of these are boogered up pretty good from the moisture outside, so I'm just gonna go over those as well. But let's get started on that. That wasn't too bad. I got the majority of the stuff, well, all of it basically taken care of. A little bit more wire wheeling to do, and then it's time to get this area set up for paint. So let's get started on that. Here's some of the materials that I use for painting. You obviously have to have your paint. I use oil-based Rust-Oleum flat black professional, a spray bottle with like 90% rubbing alcohol, some drop cloths, some popsicle sticks, some empty containers to mix paint in, and some paint thinner and paper towels and rags. So basically, I'm gonna wipe everything down with the rubbing alcohol. I'm gonna thin out the paint into the mixing cups, and then we got the sprayer that I used, if you remember, back in the summer when we sprayed Abel down with paint. I love this little sprayer. We can use that sprayer to paint this. So first, we gotta assemble the cage, and I'm waiting on an assistant to arrive to help assemble the cage. Gentlemen, my assistant has arrived. The fabulous Willow is going to help me put the cage together and get it set up so that I can paint it, and then it'll dry for a little bit, and then we'll get it put on the couch. You can see she's real excited at 6:30 in the morning to help me get this set up. But yeah, we'll get started on that. Alright, we got the cage set up. Looks pretty cool just sitting here. Give you guys a view from the front. So I'm going to wipe everything down with the alcohol that we were talking about. And then I've got a 2x4 sitting in the corner over there. I'm going to cut and put some spacers underneath this, get it off the ground, and then we're going to start spraying. Time for 50,000 BTUs of pure heated bliss. You guys ready for this? Let's get this baby fired up. I love these Dragon Breath heaters. They will annihilate any cold area with heat. They don't use very much energy or fuel. And I'm running biodiesel and 100% alcohol mix in it, which is, it's breathable, but it's got a catalyst in it. So, but I'm still going to leave all the doors and stuff open. Buddy. Oh man, instant heat. Instant heat. Freaking awesome. All right, let's get this cage wiped down. Alright, we're ready to paint. This is going to be fun. I'll probably have some overspray on the inside of the garage door, but the inside of the garage door is super dusty, so it'll probably just wipe right off. Oh yeah. Let's mix up some paint. Look at this thing. Oh man, it's just the heat's just pouring out of it. I dare you to lick that cone. You want to lick it? Oh yeah, that'd be fun, right? Alright, let's get some paint made up. Guys, that took about 2/3 of a can of paint and 6 ounces of paint thinner to do the whole thing. You may have noticed in the video that I basically just got the paint on the cage, and then I went to town with the brush and smoothed things out on some places where I got a couple runs. I may have thinned out the paint a little too much, which is why it was running. The cool thing about this paint, and I don't know if you can see it on the camera there, is you see how it's glossy on one part and then flat on the other. When it's flat, you know it's dry. So all this stuff will eventually dry. I got the dragon's breath going. It's probably close to 100 degrees in here already. I also got a little kerosene heater going. Something that I haven't had a chance to do since this whole project started about 4 days ago was go for a run. So I'm going to get out there right now. It's nice and raining out, and I love going for a run in the rain, so I'm going to get after that. I may be back later today, but definitely tomorrow with another episode where we get all this stuff installed on Abel. Other than that, if you like this video, as always, I appreciate it. All my new subscribers, I appreciate you subscribing to the channel. If you like what you see, click the little bell, get notifications on this. I put out quite a few videos, specifically recently because I have some free time to work on Abel. So, as always, hit like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.